Despite the optimism that was felt among Yemenis through the past 2 months for the truce, the Houthi militia's blockade on Taiz is suffocating all Yemeni circles. After 3 days of talks in the Jordanian capital Amman, the United Nations said Yemen's warring parties didn't reach an agreement to lift the blockade by Houthi rebels on the country's third largest city. The announcement dampened hopes that the blockade of Taiz will be lifted as it was supposed to be as part of a United Nations brokered 2-month truce that ends on the 1st of June. The question of the blockaded city is key to extending the nationwide ceasefire. Hans Grunberg, the United Nations envoy in Yemen, said a proposal had been floated in what he described as an initial round of discussions for a phased reopening of routes in Taiz and elsewhere, which would help facilitate aid deliveries and the movement of suffering Yemenis. In a statement, he urged Yemen's internationally recognized government and the Iran-backed Houthi rebels to conclude internal deliberations and deliver positive results to the Yemeni people in subsequent talks. The United Nations mission didn't provide further details on the proposal or say when the parties would resume talks. The truce is the first nationwide ceasefire in the past 6 years of Yemen's civil war, a conflict that is now in its 8th year. On the ground, fighting, airstrikes, and bombardment have subsided, and the rebels have stopped their cross-border attacks on neighboring countries. Yemen's conflict broke out in 2014 when the Houthis seized Sana'a. The conflict created one of the worst humanitarian crises in the world, while becoming a regional proxy war in recent years. More than 150,000 people have been killed, including over 14,500 civilians.